Jay Johnson, and also the Commissioner of Customs and Border Protection, Gil Berlikowski, also joins us today. And they have all had a very busy day. They were started their day down in Detroit talking about a possible bridge, the Nitsy down there. And they are now here to join us at the Blue Water Bridge, which is, as I often say, is not a engineered drawing or an artist rendering. It is an existing bridge. And it is actually the second busiest border crossing commercial artery, really, on the northern tier of our entire nation. And so responsible for all kinds of huge amounts, billions and billions of dollars of commerce and trade that happens here. And the Secretary and the Commissioner as well have certainly had an opportunity today to have a first-hand view of all of the traffic that's going across here. They've seen the traffic backups that are occurring. And they certainly see the need for the plaza that was promised and committed to this area over the last 12 years, actually. The Secretary is relatively new at his job, but he has certainly hit the ground with both feet running. And again, we can't tell you how much we appreciate him coming here. Just very quickly, as I say, this plaza idea started with MDOT, Michigan Department of Transportation. They're the lead agency, of course, about 12 years ago. It has gone through a number of iterations here in the community. There was actually money committed at one stage in the process, and as a result of that, and Debbie Stabenow, Senator Stabenow, and I worked very closely together to get some dollars, federal dollars, that actually accommodated the demolition and condemnation that had to occur here. There were 136 homes that were demolished, dozens of businesses that have been demolished, all in anticipation of this plaza being built. The community has gone through so many different public hearings. They have been totally engaged. The Secretary and Commissioner had an opportunity to hear from the community leaders recently, just about an hour ago, who again went through the sort of the order of what has happened here, how important this plaza is to not just to the Blue Water area, but how important it is to the state of Michigan and to our nation. Of course, the Canadians, our best friends, our closest allies, our neighbors. They are not only all of that, but they are, of course, our largest trading partner, again, not just to the state of Michigan, but to the United States as well. And so having a plaza built, a new customs plaza here, CBP Customs Plaza built here at the Blue Water Bridge, is a critical component of making sure that we have the ability to expedite transit here, both commercial traffic and vehicle traffic, etc. And there, of course, was a very bad design made by MDOT a number of years ago, which has sort of resulted in this traffic weave, which has even made things worse here. So the community has been waiting. They're anticipating this. I know that there is a lot of interest, obviously, in our state about the possibility of the Nitsy. And I personally have no opinion about the Nitsy. All I say is this bridge actually exists now, and there was a commitment to do this. In fact, as recently as 2011, both President Obama and Prime Minister Harper signed what is known as the Beyond the Border Agreement, which is an agreement about border infrastructure and border security along the northern border, our contiguous borders between the two nations. And in the one section of the Beyond the Border Agreement, they specifically talked about infrastructure improvements. They mentioned, I think, 5 different land ports of entry. The first one was Alexandria, New York, which was actually put in the President's proposal this year, his budget proposal. And the second is the Blue Water Bridge. So we are just saying, look, there has been a commitment. The community has stood up. And for the Secretary to actually take his time to come here today and take a look at this, I think is certainly speaks to a commitment of him and the administration to recognize, of course, the importance of this. Of course, we also all recognize the very tight fiscal constraints that the federal government has. So I'm certainly committed to continuing to working shoulder to shoulder with him and Senator Stabenow and Senator Levin, of course, and our entire Michigan delegation, which is very interested in securing funding for our various ports of entry.